Hey peeps, welcome back to a special continuation of our previous episode. We talked so much we had to split it up. So if you haven't listened to the previous, go ahead and check that out. If you're all caught up, then you may proceed.
Do you want to go my way for a little bit?
Sure.
I'ma do things my way. It's my way.
My way or the highway.
Did I ever tell you I want to do a Slipknot jazz band? Like,
Yes.
I'm a pop star, threat of I'm not dead yet, got super traffic.
What's that one? Dick Cheese or whatever it is.
What?
Richard Cheese.
Richard Cheese?
You're close. I mean,
Oh, Richard is
technically.
Dick. Dick Cheese does that.
Does he?
Yeah.
I want to say he's got...
behind?
He's the best lounge singing cover artist.
Really?
Yeah,
am I?
he's got-
Am I?
Get up.
Fan fucking tastic.
Down with the sickness.
He's got like
You gotta
7 or
get
8
up.
albums.
Oh my God, so I'm
Down with the
behind.
sickness.
Oh man, he's got
does
so
Creep?
many good. He
Gin and
does so
Juice?
many good
Chop
parts.
suey?
And nobody got that for the covers?
It was. We can't.
Well, we don't know yet. We haven't done
Yeah.
that segment.
Oh.
So
okay.
it was on my list. He does.
I'm in the future.
He does an amazing version of "Rape Me."
That is on here.
The original was better.
My friend.
The original's better.
Rape me. Come on, everyone.
All right. So I kind of want to get into something that's a little bit more of a discussion piece as well.
Sorry,
Are we sampling?
I clicked on toxicity.
Are we
or it's
sampling?
toxicity.
Tuxes. Let me hear a sample real quick.
Yes, let's see. This is just instrumental.
Why'd you leave the keys upon the table? You wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
Why'd you leave the keys upon the table? You wanted to. Why did you leave the keys upon the table?
You said you wanted to.
I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide.
So smooth.
Damn, I did not know about
I've
this
seen
guy.
him twice, and they've been some of the most fun shows I've ever been to.
Yeah. Well,
It's like him and the
I still
Dan
want to do
band.
Slipknot for it.
Have you seen the Dan band?
The Dan Band, yeah.
So I always compare those two. What's that other guy?
This segment
Lynch,
should be in
David
our
Lynch, or not David
Stephen Lynch.
Stephen Lynch. Fucking love him too.
Stephen Lynch.
Amazing shit.
Me First and the Gimme Gimmes is another amazing cover band.
That's crazy.
Are they a cover band?
Me First and the Gimme Gimmes?
Really?
Absolutely.
I thought they had some original stuff that I oh. I'm thinking of
I
something
feel like we
else.
should just go into the covers at this point because we've already talked about it.
Do we want to switch up?
Should we just go into the music segment
we
at
might
this
as
point?
well.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
John, what do you got?
So I asked you guys a few days ago to come up with a song you're obsessed with currently and a new cover song that you have discovered recently. Then Justin also wanted to do a cover that was better than the original and an original that was better than the cover. So we decided to combine them all into one segment. And without Jeremy here, it'll go a little less long in the tooth because there's not all of us here to do that. So which ones do you want to start with, Lonnie?
Let's start with the song we've been obsessed with lately.
All right. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. So the song I've been obsessed with lately, one of my favorite bands was Every Time I Die. Unfortunately, they've broken up and have went their own way, but they have created a new band with them, Dillinger Escape Plan, and another band that is leaping my mind right now, but they just released their first video. It is called 30 Under 13. I have had it on repeat lately. It is fantastic.
And what type of music is this?
It's definitely metal. It's definitely more on the hardcore side of things.
Okay.
We have reviewed Dillinger Escape Plan on this
Yes.
podcast, just not with those guys,
Yeah.
with a guest lyricist. But yeah, go ahead.
Are we going to play it now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's on YouTube.
Do you love getting high?
Okay.
I'm smoking her.
Okay, let's get this ad out of the way.
Yeah, we should have done it on mine. I have YouTube Premium. This just gets right into it.
What's that?
It gets right into it, huh?
So that is Better Lovers, 30 Under 13.
That was kind of intense.
A little bit.
Like the whole
like it starts just right into that.
right. Not just musically, but I'm like listening lyrically. Like it's pretty much a coming of age song.
Right.
It sounds as though like he's screaming at the boy that used to be inside of him. And I mean that more metaphorically.
Ape Shit Andy Williams, who used to be the guitar player and writer for
this song
Every Time I
called?
Die,
30 Under 13.
came out and said, it's amazing what you can do when you can write unrestricted.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And we say that all the time. Like, art isn't supposed to be safe. And this is definitely like, this is
Right.
going to certain extremes and tugging at like
Right.
chords that is usually verboten, you know?
Right. So just, and you can feel that emotion and aggression in it. And just, yeah. Just sitting here listening to it again, feeling the chills in my knees, and it's just like, yeah.
Well,
It's
that's how you're
just
getting old.
great.
That means the weather's changing.
No, that's the rickets.
Pete?
But that's what I've been listening to on repeat as of late. Came out.
But yeah, no, some of the lyrics
Sound
in here,
angry.
I'm just going to pick a few here. It's like, no one cares when you speak while you're disappearing, when you want to be seen. Don't you want to be seen, but you fear the whole world. 30 Under 13. It's like, as you've come to a certain age and you realized how like nobody cared for you growing up, or like you didn't have that voice yet, and it's like once you've established on your own and been able to pave a way, and it's powerful. But I would say at least give the lyrics a shot. Check out those. It's
Yeah.
definitely very poetic.
That's what I was reading along with him. He has a voice that's kind of easier to understand. He doesn't have a very low voice, so the higher range is a little bit easier to understand. But if you read along with the lyrics, it's pretty fantastic.
There's a music video here, and I was very worried about the vein popping in his head.
He is a very intense dude. Yeah, Greg's a very, very intense dude.
That's what makes music awesome, is like the passion that people pour into it.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know this guy's history, story, whatever, and I wonder how much of himself he put into the song.
Right.
Or if it's like, I mean, some musicians don't necessarily put in like their own art. They can kind of like, you know, it's kind of like reading a book or something like that. It's like they say the person who does not read only lives one life, but the person who reads lives 1,000 lives. It's like you can glean a lot from other people. So it's like you see the same patterns over and over of like people getting, you know, passed by or stomped in the mud or something like that. It's like you need to fucking stand up for yourself. You need to do something. And it's like I feel like that's what he's speaking to of himself, or at least from the stance of the lyrics.
Right.
Agreed.
And it's Every Time I Die, Dillinger Escape Plan, and Fit for an Autopsy is who Better Lovers are.
Yeah, when I clicked on it, it was like all those were up there. I was like, wait, what? I was confused. So it's like a collab?
It's the modern super group.
Yeah.
Super.
Just dudes getting together, playing music they enjoy.
Yeah. Which makes good music.
All right.
Who's next? Who wants to take a shot at it?
I'll go next. So I'm sure you guys all have heard of Fall Out Boy. For those who don't know, Pete Wentz, their guitarist, describes them as hardcore kids who write pop songs. So they call themselves softcore. So I enjoy them here or there. They're not in a constant rotation in my list, but they have a new album that came out in March. I think it's called, So Much for Stardust. And this is the 5th track on that album. It's called Heaven, Iowa. It's like Heaven, Iowa. And I was introduced to this by my friend Mikey. He's like, you got to check this song out. And I'm listening to it at work while I'm finishing up on my headphones, and it's good. And then it gets to about the 2-minute mark, and then I'm fucking hooked. And then I listen to it probably 10 straight times after that. And now it's in a constant rotation on a playlist that I have there I call Current Jams. But But yeah, I don't. Are you guys Fall Out Boy fans? Or?
I don't dislike them,
Right.
but I fall more on the dislike than I do the like.
I mean, that's fair. They do have more to dislike about them than they like. But I don't know. This one, I don't know.
I think it's the culture that makes me dislike them. It's the certain the hardcore. I don't know if I want to say hardcore, but it's more like the posy emo type.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's like, yeah, the music is probably good, but it's like the people who rep it,
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's fair.
Definitely not my demographic either, but they released an album called PAX AM, and the PAX AM
Yeah, we
album
talked about that
was
on our previous
absolutely
one, yeah.
fantastic. But as far as their other stuff goes, yeah, I can't necessarily say I'm a fan.
Sweet. Let's
Surprise us. I mean, going from what we just listened to this is going to be polar opposite, but
Yep. But here we go. This is Heaven, Iowa by Fall Out Boy.
6 a.m. on Holland Drive, moonlight sonata, and I first movement, you and I, and a screw top bottle of wine. Haven't spooled on the floor. I feel so a star is born. Kiss my cheek, baby, please. Would you read my eulogy?
There you go. A little different than our first one.
just living.
okay. Oh my god.
So I wanted Justin, go ahead. You kept giggling.
Okay, so I'm trying to get into the. Okay, yeah, it's very poetic,
Right.
and I feel like it's. I mean, kind of ripping off a lot of other stuff. There was something. I want to get into that second. So I'm like, it's not as bad as like R. Kelly, who's using the same word over and over to try to keep on rhyming. So like, forever and lover is like rhymed so many times. It's like,
Okay, before you go into this isn't a pop punk issue. This is a Fall Out Boy issue.
yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure you're not
Yes.
shitting on the whole genre.
No, I'm just.
Because you're going to be
taking-
insulting my childhood.
I'm
now.
just
why
taking the
we're-
song for
yeah.
what the song is. You know?
Scar-crossed lovers forever. I'm checking myself out forever. I'm saving this all for later. Scar-crossed lovers forever. Here we are untouched forever. I'm saving this all for later.
And then, okay, secondly, I was enjoying the percussives of this, but then I'm like, why does this sound so familiar? They just fucking ripped off In the Night, Phil Collins.
I wondered why that was going through my head.
So Mikey brought up. He's like, this is their in the air of the night
yeah.
moment. Yeah.
I'm like, there.
So that's
keeps on
definitely
doing it. They
yeah.
just did it. They just fucking did it again.
Yeah.
I wondered why that was going through my fucking head.
I literally was waiting for, and when you started giggling, I thought that's exactly where you were gonna go.
Ask you for anything except a dream, sweet. Tell me when the party ends. Will you still love who I am? I am star-crossed lovers forever.
This is why I wanted to bring up this song. I was like, I want to see if they hear it too. I do really like this song though.
Yeah, it's not. It's not a bad song. I'm just saying.
No,
for,
it's
like,
not everybody's
The
song, for
critiques
sure.
or whatever, I guess, when it comes to like the lyrically written stuff like that, the music sounds really good. I do still really like the percussiveness, although it is pulled highly.
No,
from other
yeah,
things.
100%.
Yeah, musically it's a fine song, but it's,
I like when the
yeah.
like all the instruments kick
yeah.
in. Like
Yeah.
that's where it really gets me. And
His voice, though,
and when
I mean,
it's
like
louder in your ears and good headphones, my headphones.
it has that. He has that voice that does sort of. He's not going so far into it. Like, and again, I don't fall too much with Fall Out Boy. There probably is some really good shit that I really like, but a lot of the popular stuff, I'm like, I could take it or leave it.
This one isn't even released off the album yet.
Yeah,
so.
true. But yeah, that like that.
Yeah.
He doesn't go so far into like the R, the Muppet singing.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
where everything is an R. And
Yeah, he's not.
anyways, Lonnie.
I thought it was awful. I was giving my opinions while you were talking. I was hoping I wouldn't have to say it. It's musically it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure all 14 and 16-year-old girls can diddle the man in the canoe to it. I'm not in that demographic, so I'm not a fan. Pete Wentz is not my kind of 40-year-old eye candy.
What is some of the more? I can't think of like any of the titles. But
Sugar, we're going down.
no, some of the earlier stuff.
Yeah.
That was like literally the
That was their hit.
earliest song. Lonnie's just nailing it.
Okay, here now. So to contrast this to the stuff that you grew up with, I mean, like, where did it veer off?
Dance, apart.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't mind that.
That wasn't them, was it? Oh yeah, that was.
I didn't mind that until I went to, in Germany, Rock im Park. It's pretty much a 3-day concert, music from when sun goes up until like 5 hours after sun goes down. And
So the morning?
yes. And like, so every single stage change, so when the next band comes on, they always fucking played that song. I was like, oh my gosh. You know, the closing the goddamn door and whatever.
That was
Isn't that Fall Out Boy?
No,
that's Panic.
Panic at the Disco. Sorry. Thank you. Panic at the Disco is
wow.
up there.
You got really like. Yeah, woo! Panic at the Disco.
I like Panic at the Brandon Urie's voice is very aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
I do. Okay.
He's very
But that
aesthetically
song,
pleasing.
when you have to hear it on
He
repeat,
looks
when you have to listen to it on repeat for 3 days straight, when
I mean,
you come
that's
there for other
fair.
people, it's like, oh my God, this, okay, band's getting off. Guess what's going to come on? Panic at the Disco. Okay, so I'm sorry, Fall Out Boy, but I do associate you with them.
Fall
I do
Out
have
Boy.
a playout list.
I just don't like you. I mean,
That's fair.
Dude,
I feel like Jeremy would like this song.
I feel like he likes.
13-year-old girls.
As a white cis male, I don't like Fall Out Boy.
You use the word cis?
I said cis, yes.
Okay, I don't.
Sissy.
Hey.
Would you just hail Hitler at me?
No, I
Hail
had a bit
Smoochie?
miss.
I like 4 hairs on the back of my neck fell off.
I had a bent wrist. It was a bent wrist, and I talked with the lisp.
I'm checking myself out forever. Star-crossed lovers forever. Here we are, untouched forever. I'm sailing someone 6 a.m. Mulholland Drive, moonlight sonata, and
Hey. Anyways, okay.
Justin, what do you got?
No, we like I said, me and Mikey had talked about the
I don't think
air
you
of the
should.
night. of
I don't
that
think
song,
you should
and I
get
kind of
musical
No,
advice from Mikey
Let me-
Danger anymore.
No.
Let me try to find it.
star-crossed lovers.
Hold on.
That was my
Right-
favorite part right there.
Will you still love who I
Yeah, it's right here.
I want to save you if you're falling in the water.
I'm like, and it was right there too. It's like, what?
Oh.
That's fucking it. It's in the air tonight. That's right there. But yeah,
Which has an awesome cover. We won't get into that one.
It might.
Non-point.
all right.
Her
So
non-points version.
my song.
Yeah, we obsessed with lately, Justin.
This is something that
God,
I
we have 3
repeatedly
very different people listening to music right now.
probably. It's kind of in between, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know if you want to say it. No, it goes in between, and then it jolts and it fucking pokes your ass.
This
I
is a
guess.
bear farting on a snare drum.
That'd be awesome.
Pretty much.
All right, what's it called so I can Google some lyrics?
This is called God Hates a Coward. It is also another super band. It's primarily
God
obviously
Hates Divorce?
God
That's what
Hates a
comes
Coward.
up when I did.
God Hates Divorces too. It's Tomahawk. God Hates a Coward.
Tomahawk, yep, got it.
But yeah, so this got a super band, pretty much the Melvins, and obviously my guy
Mike Payton.
Faith No More, Mike Patton, Helmet. What else?
was
Jesus
released in
Lizard,
2001?
Supergroup. Yeah,
And you're obsessed with it now?
I've been as obsessed with it.
And then it came back to being obsessed
About
with
2 days ago, I was kind of like going through some stuff. Like I follow a few pages and stuff, and like every time this song comes on, I have to listen to the whole thing. And it's like, fucking love the song. You know, like the experimentations and all this is like, it's not something that people will play on the radio, but yeah. Plus the title, I don't think they would give.
I've read 3 lyrics and I'm like,
That's interesting. All right, so this is Tomahawk. God Hates a Coward.
you up like a fluffer girl.
Make you a
a meal of your asshole.
Hold on.
But
None of that was going through. Anyways, now it's going. Make a meal of your asshole, whatever.
what part didn't go through?
All of our talking. I didn't put the sound back on. Anyways.
So, should I start over with what I said?
Yeah.
All right. Well, if I didn't have the lyrics in front of me, I wouldn't have any idea what the fuck that guy was saying.
I had the lyrics in front of me. I still have no fucking idea what that guy was saying.
Shoot pool with your eyeballs, rack them up, make a meal of your asshole, gnaw on your fat soul. I mean,
It makes sense, I think.
I like assholes.
I'm sure. I hope you get.
You got to
I'm
date
gonna
with
keep
your
you up
VCR.
like a fluffer girl.
Does not mock. It's very poetic.
Look in the sewer for my pedigree.
Cause it's your money. You can eat ocean roll. Sitting quiet in the corner. Put another record on. God hates a cold sunny. Got to teach with your VC.
But the experimentation that he does with this, like if you're watching like the music video, he wears like a gas mask for like the chorus, or sorry, the verses and stuff, but then lifts it on the chorus and stuff and gets into it. It's like he uses a lot of
He should have recorded it without the mask.
would it still make sense?
I could at least understand him.
But no, like I said, the ingeniousness of his experimentation, or like what lengths of, I don't know, he tries to push things, and it comes off as like as genuine, or I don't know, he's not trying hard, but it's like, oh, okay, he's doing something again. It's kind of like, oh, I actually don't know. You turn somebody on and like let them go.
Yeah.
Well, I'll eat your death where the rooster crows.
Okay. Flesh rodeo, yeehaw.
Yeah, there's not much, I guess, to the lyrics, but like musically, I think the steady hyping up, and and then it brings it back down, and then it slowly ramps it back up.
Well,
It's like, fuck yeah.
That's
For me,
one of
that's an
those
anthem.
things, like, unless it's a storyteller song, the lyrics really don't matter. It's just to put you in a groove and put you in a melody. His lyrics are no different than the lyrics of a Beyonce or a fucking Jean Paul or fucking Metallica or whatnot. They're not
Weird
storytellers.
group of artists. You just
I was
picked
just
right there.
fucking letting them roll. So his words, at least we're sitting here discussing them. They mean something.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring.
There's some of Mike Patton's like solo stuff. He kind of, I don't know if you want to say bags on like his fans. And he's like, there's some where he's like just using kids' toys to make music. And
That's awesome.
and it's like
creative.
he doesn't have anything in it. He was just experimenting. And he's like, if people buy it, fuck, I don't care. So what? If you find some meaning into it and whatever, sure.
Before he did that, fucking Frank Zappa did it for years and made lots of money doing it.
There's a lot of influence, I'm assuming, with Zappa.
Yeah.
So, anyways, what else was on the docket? What was the next up? You said that's the Obsessed one, and then
Yeah, and then a cover you guys recently discovered.
Well, my cover is a song I used to love. I loved it a lot as a kid. And then as an adult, I found the cover. I loved it. Then I kind of forgot about it and found it again. And now it's on my playlist, on every playlist. And every time it comes on, it's kind of like a pump up song. I'm like, yeah, I forgot I love this. It reminds me of being a kid and whatnot with a new flair.
So the original you listened to a lot as a kid is what you're saying?
I did.
Okay.
But now the cover as an adult, I like it even better. It's actually not too different from the original.
Yeah.
But it's just a little bit cleaner, a little bit more of a modern take, and I really enjoy it.
is it the Hawaiian dude? Over the Rainbow?
No, that
Oh,
gives,
that's a great song.
that song makes my eyes weep. But the cover I'm
my
talking
panties
about
moist.
is "If You Want Blood" by Guar.
They're coming, I think, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
I think it's linked to it. If you want blood, you got it.
It's criminal. There ought to be a law. It's criminal. There ought to be a whole lot more. You get nothing for nothing. Tell me who can you trust?
But that was "If You Want Blood" by Guar.
You got it!
Originally performed by
Isn't it
AC/DC.
AC/DC? Yeah, that's what I thought.
AC/DC.
I
We
knew
just
the
celebrated.
AC/DC song.
We just celebrated Rex Manning Day, and I thought "If You Want Blood" would be an appropriate cover to,
drinking
to have
blood right
tonight.
AC/DC, for me, I cannot get into them.
I had a brother. My
a few songs.
oldest brother Frank had a very hard hair metal face.
Don't we all?
Yeah, true. And he got me into hair metal when I was very young, and it's probably my guiltiest of guilty pleasures. Is hair
AC/DC
metal.
is pretty much like dad rock these days. I mean,
Right.
Yeah. And it's like, to me, every time I hear because they have, it's very basic stuff. They can
I
go
hear
pretty
Thunderstruck
technical.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, for me, every time I hear the AC/DC, I just think of like some older 50-year-old white chick in the front of a stage just swaying back and forth with a beer in her hand and a cigarette in the other. And it's like, it's always the same stereotypical, like white chick sway. But
So that's where I meet them.
yes.
Yeah.
Got the lust. If you want blood, you got it. If you want blood, you got it. Blood on the streets, blood on the rocks, blood in the gutter. Every last drop you want blood. You got it.
People forget that Guar is actually kind of a decent band as well.
Yeah, they
enjoy
are.
Guar.
They are. I mean, I think most people's first introduction to Gwar, at least our age, is Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
So,
Probably.
I mean, they originally came out to be the world's worst band.
Right.
So some of their first stuff is kind of rough, but as they aged and got new members and kind of grew as
How many members have they
musicians-
had?
Oh, geez. In the 20s at this point, I'm sure.
Don't they have like a female lead now?
Nah, they had one, but she is
And yeah, I was right. They are coming, but they're coming to Bonner Springs, which is outside of Kansas City. They're with Mudvayne currently. And
Who's
they're in
headlining that
August.
tour?
Mudvayne.
Is Mudvayne headlining?
Mudvayne's all right. I hated
So
them when they
we
first
heard
came out. I really
Mudvayne
liked their
last
albums.
year with Rob Zombie, and he can still scream, but like when he tries to harmonize his voice, you can tell the years have caught up to him. He just can't really do it anymore. I called him Dirt Vein because he's a little dried up at this point.
Oh.
Anybody who doesn't
some milk.
anybody who doesn't know how to properly scream and not saying that it's
It's pretty much like fighting. You only have a few years if you don't do it right.
right.
Yeah. Even if it's, yeah. But, right on.
Blood on the rocks, blood on the streets, blood in the sky, blood on the sheets. If you want blood, you gotta.
John, what's yours?
If you want blood, that's gonna be in my head all night.
I
I've never heard Guar's
to,
version. I've always known
Yeah.
AC/DC's version, but
when it comes to AC/DC, like Jim Brewer's, or the only AC/DC stuff I like is when he does his AC/DC
Yeah.
stuff.
Are you ready? Are you ready? You want to rock?
are you good? All right. You're
It's
right
like, that's, just go like this. Go.
You're Australian, so
Right.
you know you gotta do what you gotta do. It's Scottish.
School-ish.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes.
So I
Big butts and
I get annoyed when people go to bars and play "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey because it is the most overrated song in the history of the world.
Not really.
Because everyone fucking knows the lyrics.
I would say
I mean, it's up there. Work in a bar, and then you'll definitely think that because Journey has so many better songs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And so one of my favorite songs is Separate Ways. And a local band covered it and absolutely murdered it, like in a bad way. Like it is fucking terrible. I'm not going to mention their names because Jeremy is friends with some of these people and I don't know if they listen. I doubt it. Arson City.
Say that.
But I heard a version that surprised me recently, and it was by American Idol runner-up Daughtry with Lizzie Hale.
Oh, yeah.
And so the two of them, I've seen Hailstorm live. I've never seen Daughtry live, but Hailstorm, I don't always enjoy her songs. She has a few that I'm like, oh, that's a decent song. But live, she puts on a show because you can tell Lizzie Hale loves just fucking rocking out.
Right.
And so I can always appreciate a performance like that. So she does very well on this one. Daughtry earned a couple bonus points and
He's there.
yeah, I mean he looks like Brian if you have seen
With his
Daughtry
huge
later
mouth
and Brian lately. But yeah,
Brian's been working out.
Yeah. So it's Daughtry featuring Lizzie Hale, Separate Ways Journey cover. So let's see what you guys like about this one. Or don't.
Here we stand, worlds apart, hearts broken in two. Sleepless nights, losing ground, I'm reaching for you.
Took me 4.5 minutes to sync my video to this actual song.
Whoops. Got it at the end. Yeah, I do see a lot of Brian.
Yeah. Dude, Daughtry, that's the first time I watched the video. Like his veins are popping out
Oh, yeah.
on this song.
There's a few things with the video itself. It's like when people do this, and they're doing it in this video, where if there's two singers and they constantly have to look at each other. It's like,
well,
it's so-
there's at the 4:40 mark, Daughtry looks like a fucking pedophile looking.
Yeah. He's just staring. Like when they switch cameras, it almost looks like he doesn't know what to do with his hands. His hands.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't.
Was he the third year American Idol? I want to say he was.
I can't remember.
Because it was Justin, what's his name? Or her name, I should say. Oof.
I can look it up.
He's like one of the only
Kelly
American
Clarkson,
Idol people.
was it?
Who was it?
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, she was the second, I want to say.
Kelly Clarkson was first.
I thought Justin was.
Justin and Kelly. Like Justin was second.
Were they?
Yeah,
same year?
Kelly won and Justin lost. Then they had that movie, Justin and Kelly Take Hollywood, or whatever the fuck it was. No, I think Carrie Underwood was third.
Okay. Huh. Anyways, he's one of the only people
Daughtry is a finalist on the 5th episode of American Idol. He didn't even win, I don't think.
Huh.
Now that I think about it.
Actually, yeah, I don't think he did. Anyways,
he's one of the few that actually
I tolerate.
have done
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, also
And-
that.
But and it also kind of sounds as though if these were the two people, because they have that heavier growl,
Yeah.
that, and it sounds good. It's just, it sounds like a domestic dispute here.
a little bit.
He's like,
Lizzie Hale literally looks different every time I see her. She'll have short black hair, and that one she had
blondish,
long
brown,
blonde, yeah,
dirty blonde.
Troubled times, caught between confusion and pain, distant eyes, promises we made were in vain, If you must I wish you love. You'll never walk alone.
No, that's my favorite Journey song. Like I said, local band fucked it up, and it was very terrible. So I was apprehensive when I first heard this, but I really enjoy this version. A little harder.
I
Don't
didn't
mind it.
when you first said it, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, like Daughtry,
Right.
and then you played it, and I was like, all right, I got this is okay in my book. Like this is good. but I was skeptical. I'm not gonna lie,
I don't
John.
blame you. It's Daughtry.
Skeptical.
It's like
I
both
did
of
know him on The Masked Singer. He has a distinctive voice to me.
Yeah.
And so
He's got that
he sang
Stephen-
like one sentence and I was like, that's Daughtry. And he like ended up being a final. He finished second on that one too. And the whole time, all the judges are not guessing Daughtry. And I'm like screaming at the fucking television. I was like, how do you not hear this is Daughtry? But
Hi, I'm the
say-
masked goat doctor. I mean,
he was, what was he? Like a dog or something. But
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. But Lizzie Hale adds that little extra. She's really good on her guitar too.
Someday love will find you. Break those chains that bind you. One night will remind you how it touched and we're not separate ways. If he ever hurt you, true love won't desert you. You know I still love you, though it touched and we're not separate ways.
See, I try to get into like Hellstorm and all that, but for me, it sounds as though like a try hard live. That probably is
No,
awesome.
live is where I
Yes.
actually started listening to her because she was with In This Moment, one of those Rock Fest concerts or whatever.
I don't know where you guys stand on this, but usually when somebody's like, I love heavy metal music, Five Finger Death Punch, and I'm like, and Hellstorm.
You can tell they're in
I'm like,
there first.
come on, man.
I was such a huge death metal fan. I love Coheed and Cambria and
Daughtry's genres listed under post grunge and pop rock.
The very first time I heard Coheed and Cambria I was like in
Aren't
seventh.
they coming here too?
Possibly they come here.
I think
pretty-
they're at
come here
Stir.
a lot.
I think
Yeah.
they're at Stir.
But the first time I heard them, I was like in seventh grade, and I was eating like a bowl of cereal early in the morning, and like there was a music video that came on, and I was like, "Holy shit, this sounds awesome!" And then the guy like started belting out. I'm like,
was it Welcome Home?
"It might have." It's
That's
the very first.
super sweet. The music like intro, and then his
It was hard. It came in hard, and then like
his voice.
I was, I
What
almost
would you
choked.
list Hailstorm as, by the way?
What's up?
What would you list Hailstorm as?
Overrated.
As far as genre,
Yeah.
I mean it's in the hard rock, heavy metal.
So they have
style.
hard rock, heavy metal, alternative metal, post grunge, alternative rock. I was just curious when you were making fun of.
I wouldn't say heavy metal. Like my sort of heavy metal is like Gojira, and,
Yes, yes.
Fear Factory, stuff like that. But I guess Fear Factory is more like
Gojira?
When you
feel
first,
like that's like a
you
metal
first band you bring up is Gojira.
I like Gojira.
Metal Licka.
No, I do too.
Metal Licka is good. Okay. We're gonna go my way now.
Your way now. Which
All right.
which
So mine.
which patent band are you gonna bring up?
Technical
Hold on,
death metal is what Gojira is listed.
Let me
Progressive
change it.
metal. That's probably a better one. Progressive.
Let me change it so it's not a patent related thing. Let me see.
Wait, what?
So mine kind of requires a video because this isn't really a cover song, but it is somebody who covers a song. It's pretty much I guess he's getting a little bit more notoriety in the New York area. He plays a lot in like the New York subways and stuff. A dude named Jalib Johnson. Are you familiar with Jalib Johnson? Well, this was a very awesome performance he did of a James Brown song. So I'm just going to leave it like that, and we're going to listen to it.
This is a man's world. This is a man's world. Would it be nothing, nothing without a woman or a girl?
Looks like he's gonna fall out of that bench the whole time.
That is fantastic.
That was wonderful, actually.
Not
Why doesn't
only
he
to have that
more on here?
that voice, but to be able to play the guitar that smooth as well.
He's definitely got a lot of soul, a lot of smoothness to him. Like it has, I don't know. It's very colorful, but yeah.
No, I enjoyed that. Yeah, that was really nice.
The song itself, I mean, like I think that's probably one of my favorite James Brown songs too.
Oh, easily.
It's like, I think Eddie Murphy redid it on Golden Girls, was it?
Did he?
And I want to say he did it. Let me fact check this.
Somebody covered that song, but I can't remember who it was.
It's a man's world.
No, it wasn't on. Anyways, but yeah, no, it's a very soulful song
For sure.
and it definitely speaks a lot to reality, I
Oh,
guess.
Seal covered it.
Did he?
Yeah, apparently.
That probably would have been good.
Stop it.
Nope.
A man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl. Man want a little bit of baby girl and a baby boy. Man make them happy. This man make them toys. But after man have everything he can, you know that man makes money.
That's all I got.
Come on, you got to give it to me. That was a pretty good Seal impression.
I mean, it was a good seal. It was a good seal because no flavor got out. I get it because it's a seal.
The Tupperware.
So this is what happens when Jeremy doesn't babysit us.
So this is
Oh
what
my
it's
gosh.
like being off the rail.
It's a man's world. That's
It's a man.
stuck in my head for the rest of my life. Papa does have a brand new bang. That's a good one too.
Papa's got a brand new bag. Yeah.
Anyway,
This is a man's world. Without a woman or a girl. This is a man's world.
so
So, what's
Did you
this
want to do the
expansion to this thing? Cover songs we like better than the original, and songs where we think the cover sucks.
we could split this up into two.
sort of? Yeah. So it's like the songs that are widely covered, but is so much better than a lot of the covers, or pretty much all of them.
Nice.
But,
okay, let's do this. I got one of each.
Do you want to go?
I can go.
Yeah, go for it, Lonnie.
Did John not have his yet?
No, I did. I didn't know which one we were doing first.
Okay.
That's where my confusion was.
So my cover that I think's better than the original is kind of a.
Oh, we're doing cover better than the original first.
Is that what we're doing first?
Oh, okay.
Sure.
I thought we were doing the opposite.
Favorite cover?
We're doing. Do you want to do the other one? Do you want to do bad first? Let's do bad first.
Okay.
So a cover that I'm not really a fan of was Seether's cover of "Careless Whisper."
Wow.
I think "Careless Whisper" by Wham is a masterpiece. I think it shouldn't have been touched. I think it's one of the greatest songs of all time, and I think Seether shit the bed with it.
I liked Seether's cover, but I also feel like it. I mean, that nothing compares.
No.
I mean, I guess this compares, which is also a cover.
Also a cover as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Prince, but Prince wrote it.
Sinead O'Connor.
But
that a good
yes,
version?
that is my original outranks the cover is Wham's "Careless Whisper" over Seether's "Careless Whisper."
You want to?
Which one do we play? Are we listening to both of them? Or?
I think we listen to Wham's.
Oh, okay.
We listen to the one that's better.
Or we do like half listen and half listen to the other one. I don't know. We didn't think this through, did we?
This is Seether. And now we're going to do a little bit of the actual. All right.
So that's my pick, Careless Whisper. You just can't fuck to see there's Careless Whisper.
I mean, it's a different kind of fucking, I think.
I mean, it's a much more aggressive fucking. It's like grab the hips, see if you can break the back. Where Careless Whisper by Wham, I want to feel every inch of that cock, baby.
I like both versions.
The George Michael one, I think is. I mean, I like them both too because Seether is probably my favorite African band.
Oh man, you should have said that right before I did mine because that would have been a great segue.
Is it Africa?
It is.
Whoops.
Spoiler.
But no, I mean George Michael has a saxophone and Seether does not. So,
I mean, fair. Like I said, I like them both. I really enjoyed it when it first came out. I would probably lean Seether most days.
I will listen to whatever one is on.
That's why.
I'm not turning either of them off.
That's why Justin's powerbombing his sexy wife.
It wasn't powerbomb.
If you're jerking off quickly to Seether.
It was closer to a full Nelson.
That's true. See, now I'm more confused.
A panhandle.
Anyway,
Did you pump handle slam your wife into the ceiling?
Like Road Dogg pump?
I was trying something.
Well, it sounds like you shouldn't.
And now they have a skylight.
Another one.
All right.
Well, as we've already mentioned, mine is going to be Africa. That was recently covered by Weezer.
Maybe I should get something that rhymes with Seether and Weezer. And
I know. I was like, that's kind of weird. Weezer, I enjoy them. They were a great concert. I saw them with Panic at the Disco a few years ago and got paid for it. So that was wonderful. But I was hyped. I was like, all right, let's check out this Africa song. They also covered Roxanna too. But this is, I don't know.
Weezer did?
Yeah.
They have a song called Roxanne.
Yeah, they covered Toto's Roxanne. Yeah. They did two covers.
Roxanne. You're all that I wanted. Not
I
that
don't know
one.
which one you're talking about.
I'm talking about the one that was on Mallrats.
We're talking about Africa. So hit it by one of them. I don't know which order you're going in.
I'm doing the cover first.
All right, cover first. So this is Weezer's, and we'll talk about why I don't like it here in a minute.
Starring Weird Al. He was in this?
I guess.
Let's see, it's just in the video. All right.
So it's happening over there.
I hear the drums echoing tonight, but she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. The moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away.
And now, Toto's version.
I hear the drums echoing tonight, and she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. The moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I miss the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had.
Okay, so my main gripe is that Weezer's chorus is way too busy. There's too much going on in it, and it really takes me out of the song.
I prefer Weezer's music video.
Well, that's
Yes.
I
I mean,
watch
the
the
Toto's
music
music
videos.
video makes it, the guy makes, he looks like a creep hiding behind the bongos. And,
for real. I don't think I've ever seen the video.
and he's just, the way he sings, it's like, he head bobbles a lot.
Okay, well,
and like the band just looks like band geeks, you know, just trying to, feel the music. Feel the vibration.
All right, so which version do you guys prefer?
Music video, Weezer, song, Toto.
Toto for sure.
You guys are right. It's definitely better.
Better to fuck to.
Yes.
I like how we picked two like pretty classic songs for those first two.
Yeah.
Now Justin will fuck it up.
What did I pick? I gotta.
Oh no, you already told me what you picked. What? No, that's a classic
Yes.
one too. Wasn't it JC?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Some
JC
people.
Sabes from InSync. Just kidding.
Pull it up.
These are three iconic covers, I feel like. Or at least the originals are pretty iconic songs. Do you know what his song is? Your sandals are off again.
I know.
I just see his toes wiggling over there.
Look at him. Gaze at the toes.
So I remember having an argument with my best friend at one point, and he was trying to tell me, like, no, this one came first because it's this singer. I'm like, no, it's not. That's not how that. It's like this person. All they were just tributing to this guy, but tributing. That's a real word.
All right.
You will use it from now on.
What did you say, hot
forth.
shot?
What?
All right. So my song is actually, I think the original is so much better for reasons that will come after we listen to it. So
What is it? You gotta say what it is.
it's Hurt.
Oh.
He did know. We gotta find. We should start going with Spotify.
Oh, it's playing. It's just a long intro.
I know. That's what I'm saying. We gotta start going to Spotify and just zooming in. That's hard.
Hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole. The old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt.
All right. So that was Hurt by both Nine Inch Nails, the original, and Johnny Cash, the cover. I prefer Nine Inch Nails.
So I wonder
Me too.
if Johnny's would have been as successful had it not been released right before he died. You know what I mean?
It was pretty successful.
He passed away like 3 months after that song
Yeah.
came out. But that's what I mean. Like, I feel
you
like
say-
people.
Oh, if he didn't?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it would have reached a wide audience. Mainly because, I mean, like, it is seeing it from two different, a person who has lived their entire life and then somebody who has accomplished a lot, also not necessarily at the end of their age.
I feel like these are two. This is one of those songs that's like both versions are good for different reasons because I feel like they're different. Like they're interpreted different by each person. Right. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, I think that Johnny Cash's voice is more pleasing than, was it Trent Reznor or whoever?
Reznor.
I would say, I mean, I have always liked Trent Reznor's.
You would, based on the
voice.
song you picked earlier, but
Yeah, true. The Trent Reznor song one? But, go ahead.
I'll wait till you're done before I completely disagree with you.
Gotcha. So, I mean, like I said, I do kind of appreciate a lot more Trent Reznor's voice. I do appreciate also Johnny Cash taking a hash at this one too, and like it. I mean, especially the music video too. It's sort of tugging at your heartstrings and stuff
for
because
sure.
it shows the things like videos and stuff that he actually was in when he was younger and his dead wife at the time. Well, I guess she's still dead, but
At the time, I can't bring back the dead.
yes. But
can't bring.
I don't know. I mean,
I missed that one.
There's
That was
a level of hurt that Trent Reznor actually displays that Johnny Cash doesn't. Johnny Cash seems to have displayed like it's more of a wisdom rather than a pain, I feel.
See, okay, I will jump in there. I completely disagree with you.
7 months later.
I think that song portrays so much feeling and misery and emotion. And like that song, if you just sit and feel it, it's one of the most, I don't know, emotional songs I've ever
It
felt.
does tug at you. I feel, I mean, you can hear the emotion behind Trent Reznor's version, but like,
It's
I
a
feel that Johnny's
different
had,
emotion.
Yeah, that's what I mean earlier. It was a different
Yeah.
emotion. So his wife died 3 months after that filming of that video, and he died 7 months after that, or after the video. So I said 3 months. It was his wife that was 3 months. That's where I was mistaken.
Either way, he passed.
Yeah, he gone.
That was his last music video.
Yes. It was a very Justin yes that I did. Yes.
Yes.
No, both. I mean, these are all good songs, and I mean,
For me, when people push me into like the corner,
Yeah.
and it's like you have to choose one. It's like
Right.
it has to be Nine Inch Nails for me.
That's fair.
I appreciate
That's fair.
both of them, also for different interpretations.
Right.
But I don't know. I think since I'm closer to Trent's, I don't know if I want to say mentality,
right,
but
his mindset.
Yeah, I could say that.
Okay.
See, I love the Johnny Cash version so much. Like, pretty much it just goes into
That's why nobody likes you.
I'm fine, whatever. I like
true. I
me,
like
and
you.
that's what matters.
I like you, Lonnie.
I like me.
Don't be nice to him. Lonnie thinks he's people.
No, you're just not supposed to
As you
feed
eat
me
like an
on
animal
the
those
couch.
pretzels, you're eating like a Jeremy over there. As I was eating the jerky,
three
like the whole
three
movie
segments
review.
without a mouthful. Go ahead.
Penis. Yeah, let him finish.
It's just
Fuck.
every song on that album has so much heart and so much feeling.
You almost wonder if he knew he was
I'm
on his way out.
Yeah.
I think he did. Excuse me. I think he did, and that was one of the reasons why he chose that song. I want to say there was an interview or something like that after that, where
Well, it not
he
only
came to terms with things.
not only that, like when the man comes around, like that song as well has so much emotion and feeling in it, and it just oozes like, and it's probably like you said, a lot of it had to do with the emotion of his death and whatnot. Johnny Cash was big to me, but the song is just, even hearing it now, knowing that I'm supposed to be shitting on it, I can't. It's just so important to me.
Go ahead. Drop trowel
Drop a trowel
and squeeze out a Cleveland steamer.
on Trent.
What do you think of was it Limp Bizkit that covers Folsom Prison Blues or whoever? Who did that one?
Don't bring up Limp Bizkit unless you want to start rolling, buddy. Buddy.
Behind Blue Eyes. They cover that song. So,
Lonnie, what's your favorite cover?
My favorite cover.
see, this one's hard for me.
There's so many I wanted
many
to do.
covers.
I feel like I'm
enjoy.
settling, but I'm also choosing something that really opened my mind to a whole different.
See, I gauged mine on how much better it is than the original.
Right.
But let's let Lonnie go first.
See,
I
yes.
just stepped all over you. I apologize.
That's okay. You step on me all you like. Baby.
Yeah.
Yes, Queen. So mine is a song
we can't
I
do that
like
this
so much better than the original. Not that I didn't really like the original, but this cover of it it makes me so happy. So my cover I like more than the original is 99 Problems by Hugo. The original 99 Problems by Jay-Z. Have you ever? I take it from you.
No.
This one.
You have intrigued me, sir.
This one is quite nice to me.
So you want to do the favorite first?
Yeah, let's do the favorite first.
All right.
This is 99 Problems by Hugo.
It's rolling after this ad.
Gotta get that premium, bro. To be fair, I don't pay for it either.
If you haven't got problems, I feel bad for your son. I got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. Tip my hat to the sun in the west. Feel the beat right in my chest. At the crossroads a second time. Make the devil change his mind. It's a pound of flesh, but it's really a ton. 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. If you haven't got problems, I feel bad for your son. I got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
That was 99 Problems by Hugo. Here's 99 Problems by Jay-Z.
You having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. I got the rap patrol on the cat patrol. Foes that want to make sure my casket's closed. Rap critics that say he's money cash holes. I'm from the hood, stupid, what type of facts are those? If you grew up with holes in your zapper toes, you celebrate the minute you was having dope. I'm like, fuck critics, you can kiss my whole asshole. If you don't like my lyrics, you can press fast forward. Got beef with radio if I don't play they show. They don't play my hits, well I don't give a shit. So, rap mags try and use my black ass so advertisers could give them more cash for ads. Fuckers, I don't know what you take me as or understand the intelligence that Jay-Z has. I'm from rags, the richest niggas, I ain't dumb. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Hit me. 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Hit me. Yeah,
I totally realized that those songs are not covers at all. They just share the same chorus.
Yeah.
So I get a redo. Go ahead, guys. Your turn.
I forgot they finally put Jay-Z on fucking Spotify, so I might go down a rabbit hole.
Huh. So Hugo's take on that, I guess we'll still discuss on that.
Okay.
Yeah, we can still discuss that.
I love that cover.
Obviously,
the very first time I ever heard that cover was at a IWP show.
I like the novelty of it. I
Yeah.
definitely like when nowhere near genres pull from each other.
Right.
And it's like, that's cool. Like, I'm
kinda
pretty sure
where
all of
mine's
us
going.
might even say, like, we like Eazy-E, but Dynamite Hacks was hilarious.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
Boys in the Hood.
Boys
yeah.
in the Hood, yeah.
Boys.
There's a few songs on my Ultimate Covers playlist that are like, you know, like girly 13-year-old girl songs from the 90s that like a metal band.
version.
Yeah.
I love those too. It's like I was just playing.
Speaking
I was just playing like Frozen for my daughter. You know, she's like, I want to play the Let Her Go.
yes, I also have Disney metal songs on my covers. But yeah, no, I enjoy that one. I didn't think I had heard it before, and then it started, and I was like, oh yeah, I have heard this before.
Although I do prefer Jay-Z's like the way that he mixes. I love the
Jay-Z's all time, man.
yeah. I don't know. There's something to him that like he doesn't settle. He really.
He
No,
goes.
he's not
he
Lil
goes
Wayne.
Full bore.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, Lil Wayne has 40 albums. If you take all the good songs off of them, you maybe can get one. And he rhymes the N-word with the N-word because, you know.
Lazy
Lazy
writing.
writing. Yep.
It's like I said with R. Kelly, you can't do in the closet and put it in the closet and then in the closet. Then made it to
Well, it
the
doesn't
closet.
matter. He's got plenty of time to think about it in jail right now.
And I'm pissing on you in
Trapped
the
in the
closet.
cell.
Pissing on you in the closet.
I'll go because it
Jaffa.
kind of correlates when you talk about different genres and me talking about 13-year-old girls. So we all know Taylor Swift.
Oh no.
Swifty Swift.
I Prevail covered Blank Space and put them on the map. And now I love I Prevail and I listen to them constantly. And I think this song for it. And I picked this one because it is so far better in my eyes than the Taylor Swift version of the song. Now, the Taylor Swift, you know, good for her. It's a good song. It's catchy. It's before she got super poppy and, you know, now just writes about
Breakup songs.
Yeah.
Didn't she just break up with somebody else?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like she has to in order to make a new album, but
It's like it's about time to break up with somebody.
anyway, what order are you going in?
Favorite first.
Yeah, let's do favorite first. So this is Blank Space by I Prevail, metalcore band I Prevail.
Nice to meet you, where you been? I could show you incredible things. Magic, madness, heaven, sin. Saw you there and I thought, oh my god, look at that face. You look like my next mistake. Love's a game, wanna play. Hey, hey. New money, suit and tie. I can read you like a magazine. Ain't it funny? Rumors fly, and I know you heard about me. So hey, let's be friends. I'm dying to see how this one ends. Grab your passport and my hand.
I can make the gun girls bad for a weekend.
So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over, if the high was worth the pain.
Got a long list of ex-lovers.
I'll tell you I'm easy, 'cause you know I love the players.
And you love the game. 'Cause we're young and we're reckless.
We'll take this way too far.
It'll lead you breathless.
Or with the nasty scar.
Got a long list of ex-lovers.
I'll tell you I'm easy, but I've got a blank space, baby. It's alright, sure.
Cherry lips, crystal skies. I could show you incredible things. Stolen kisses, pretty lies. You're the queen, baby. I'm your king.
The end really gets rah.
Rah rah.
Yeah.
And now
And now Taylor Swift's version.
the original.
Nice to meet you, where you been? I could show you incredible things. Magic, madness, heaven, sin. Saw you there and I thought, oh my god, look at that face. You look like my next mistake. Love's a game, wanna play. New money, suit and tie. I can read you like a magazine. Ain't it funny? Rumors fly, and I know you heard about me. So hey, let's be friends. I'm dying to see how this one ends. Grab your passport and my hand. I can make the bad guys good for a weekend. So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over, if the high was worth the pain. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. 'Cause you know I love the players, and you love the game. 'Cause we're young and we're reckless. We'll take this way too far. Way too far. It'll leave you breathless, or with a nasty scar. Got a long list of ex-lovers.
All right.
So yeah, I feel like Taylor's version is a girl teasing a guy at a club, and then I Prevail's version is what happens when you tease the wrong guy.
When you tease a guy at the club.
Who will fuck your face.
Interesting.
Interesting take on those songs.
Yeah.
I never really been a big Taylor Swift fan. I mean, I do appreciate some of the stuff that she puts out, but she puts out a lot. It seems like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or doesn't. That might be why she has so many ex-boyfriends.
Yeah. I said this one on a podcast before, but it's like there was a meme I saw. It was like Taylor Swift talks about, like has all these songs about breaking up, but doesn't have any songs about sucking dick.
It's true.
So
It's true.
the problem is,
Now, do you guys listen to I Prevail?
no,
No?
no.
That's surprising to me, actually.
Why? Why you say that?
Because
No,
feel
I
like
asked you
I feel like you would enjoy them.
abundantly.
Yeah.
Maybe him.
Not me.
Yeah, you.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, you.
No, I got a penis.
They don't just do covers. That's what put them on, man. They're on one of those, what is it, punk goes, or pop goes punk
Yeah, that looks like that was
albums or whatever that was.
There was
part 6 or whatever.
There was like the first couple of those were pretty fantastic, but then they started running out of ideas, and they're like, "Wow,
Well,
we're
that's because all the fucking pop songs are terrible.
really digging the bottom of the barrel here."
So yeah,
Justin, what do you got?
So something that kind of turned me on to
nice.
this whole
Thank you. Thank you.
this whole genre of like electronica industrial style, that this is my gate into the style of music that I'm really into these days.
Okay.
So this is the cover of Blue Monday by Orgy.
Hey, I was gonna pick this one.
And now for the original by New Order.
Wow. By who?
Bless you. New Order.
Is that who really sings that?
It is.
I don't think I knew that.
Here it is.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
All right, we're just gonna cut that one.
How
a little
do I
bit.
feel?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Do I feel?
How do you feel, Phil?
I think obviously
Yeah, that's a-
Orgy brings a whole lot more energy.
Way more energy.
Thanks
to
to
Just
New
a
Order for
touch
paving the
more.
yeah.
I love New Order. They're great. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, that's a
Not everything.
How do you feel? Well, I'm a little let down, but
It's like I
feel
love
like
the synth wave, like the synth pop type. Like it really did something to music way back when. Like when music started to become more electronic and yeah. Yes.
boom, boom, boom. Like
That's
that
not
kind of
electronic.
Oh, well, it's electric drums.
The part was.
Oh, wow.
But no, Orgy, like when I first heard that song, I was like, that was one of those bands. I was like, who the fuck is this?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
So,
Yeah,
and then they just ramped it up.
Orgy was on the rotation, and
I missed them. Like there was like 2 years ago, they were supposed to go to Lincoln, and then they canceled their 2 closer shows around here before they got here.
Yeah, because didn't one of them get COVID or something?
I have no idea.
I think that's what it was.
And then wow, I know they're touring again, but I think it's all coastal.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, come this way, guys. I haven't seen you yet.
Right. Also, bring Kill Switch with you.
They'll be here. They come here all the time.
You say that, and
With
they're
Coheed.
fucking never with Creed. I'd watch that show, honestly.
Coheed, not Creed.
Oh.
oh, I would want to see Creed.
Wait, let's not do
Like
that one.
old Creed? We were actually making fun of Scott Shapp
Scott Shapp.
the other day in a group message. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from it. Me, I'm rusted and weather. Anyway. First 2 albums, like their guitar player is fucking awesome.
No
and then
appeal on
Scott's
the docket
voice
today.
just kind of fucking ruins it.
And then you see their bass player. Just
I think our
looks
friend
like
Shane said that the other
he
day.
looks
but
like a
it's
guy who just
spot
came
on.
off the street. He's like, yeah, I play bass. I got a wife beater on.
Come here, Billy Kidman.
Oh God.
Hold me now.
So yeah, that's a little deep dive into our musical taste.
Wait, I got another one. Remember,
do
because
you?
mine sucked. Yeah, I got another.
Oh,
And
I apologize.
we
Guys.
we talked about it earlier.
I apologize
Oh, jeez. Why are you wafting it?
Don't waft it.
because I can't breathe.
What is your other one?
It's gonna be "Rape Me" by Richard Cheese.
Oh yeah, you did say this. I actually have Richard Cheese popped up so I could listen to him later.
Well, now you'll get to hear a small
Dick Cheese. His
small-
name is Dick Cheese, isn't it?
His name is Richard Queso.
Richard Cheese.
Here's one for the ladies. Rape me. Rape me, my friend. Come on, rape me. Rape me again. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. Hate me. Do it and do it again. Waste me. Taste me, my friend. I'm not the only one. No. I'm not the only one.
All right.
And we don't need to listen to the Nirvana
sure?
version. Yeah, we can just put that in post.
The second one is, I mean, the original's better.
If you like.
I'm not a huge fan of Nirvana. You sound like a motorbike.
So much better. You feel that heart in there. That's what's up, yo. Yeah, no, Richard Cheese, I do respect the guy. The guy has I do like a lot of his stuff. He's hilarious. I think it's more so the novelty. It's fun. It's fun to listen to. All the classics. Next time we do a music review type of thing, we have to do all Shreds musics.
Okay.
Musics.
Okay.
All right.
Shreds.
Meow.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
If you guys have any covers you want us to listen to or your favorites or something, we'll just ignore them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Most
you
likely.
could tell us.
You can send them to us and we'll tell you to go fuck yourself.
Especially, I want to know what the BT, or not the BT, where are the BT? The
MMK?
Mighty Boss Tones. have to say.
Yeah, send
about
us
some
your
covers.
favorite covers.
Do they have a new episode out? I haven't heard one in a while.
It's been a while. They have the
It's been a while.
3 episodes of the core that they released. Go check that out.
The Apple Core?
I'm a fan of the core.
Yeah, the core's cool. I like it. I don't know how else to plug it except for just go over there, check it out.
Yeah, go check it. Check it, Mike. Check it.
All right. Thank you guys for listening to the music review. Tune in either next Thursday or Monday. I don't know how to sign off of these things.
Yeah, because they're segments.
Yes.
Segments. Well, that was the music. On to the next.
Yay, music.
Yay.
That do anything for you?
All right, so.
And then you go, boom. Yeah, there you go. Lonnie, just do it now.
Wow.
Not doing anything for you. I gotta come in with.
Oh my God. I need new ones.
Welcome to the Boundless PodTrap.
Oh shit, what is happening? Why are my clothes on? And where is everything neon?
That's what happens. That's what happens when you fucks with us.
And we've been raped.
Rape me.
You don't say that. Yeah, even Richard
That's
Cheese.
the fart I get. I feel like I should take a lap.
Richard Cheese does have like a Peter Griffin sound.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a Peter Griffin. What's his name? Who does the voices?
Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane, yeah. Like it's more of a Brian, which is his real voice.
Yes. When I was in the military, there was always people who saying like I sound like Brian from.
Not really.
Yeah.
I have a friend who sounds like Peter Griffin, like, and so when we're in Xbox parties and stuff, he'll be like, "Hey, Greg," yeah, I can't do Peter, but he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And they're like, "Holy
overly
shit, is
pronounce things.
Peter Griffin."
Whose leg do I got a hump to get a dry martini around here?
I do clean.
That podcast do anything for you? Well, that's not all. Stay tuned next week for the continuation of this episode, or whenever these things come out. Later.